Hi, it's Lulu again, compulsive overeater. And I'm going to talk about this amends that I made a few years after my step work. Sometimes things come to you at another time. That's why, when they say the only step that needs to be done perfectly is step one. Perfect, perfect. The other ones, I don't have to say, oh, how did I forget this when I was doing my step eight? It's like it comes when it comes. And this is the story of a lamp. I don't know if some of you might know this story, but I worked for a company for many years, and so I was in a position, and this woman that worked down the hall, she got fired. Okay, so when she got fired, they came to her desk and fired her, and then they walked her out, and they told her they would get her belongings to her another time. And so then they wanted me to fill in for her job. So I said, sure, I'll fill in for her. So now I'm sitting at her desk trying to pick up where she left off in this job. And the first thing I had to do was pack up her personal belongings and have them shipped. So I started getting boxes. The company was gave me a stack of cardboard boxes, and I started packing all. She had like 15 pair of shoes under the desk, and she had pictures of grandchildren all over the desk. So I'm just getting all this stuff together. And along the way, I'm like, oh, this is cute. This is the cute little picture frame. And I'm just like noticing it was just like this little, like her little condo. She had so much little personal stuff. And so anyway, there was a lamp on the desk, and a lot of people have lamps on the desk and on their desks, and some of them bring them from home, and also the company provides lamps, right? So I said to the woman who sits next to me, who has sat next to this woman, Rosemary, for years, I was like, do you know if this is Rosemary's lamp or is it the company's lamp? And she's like, I don't know. So I thought, I kind of like the lamp. I think I'm going to leave the lamp and not pack it and send it to her. And then if she asked for it, I'll be like, oh, I thought that was the company's. So off, everything went, shipped everything off to her except the lamp. I enjoyed the lamp very much. It was this little wooden palm tree lamp, and which, when I think about it now, I don't think that the company would have provided little wooden palm tree lamps. They'd probably be more like corporate looking lamps. It was like this like really high end law firm. And but I have to honestly tell you that from that moment that I made the decision to keep the lamp, all the way until this day came, which was, oh my goodness, maybe 5 years later. I never thought of that lamp in any other way other than it was my lamp. It's not like every time I looked at it, I thought, oh, it's not lamp. It was just became my lamp in my mind, in my heart and soul. It was my lamp. I turned it on every day I got into work. I turned it off every day I left for work. I never gave it a thought other than it was just turn it on, turn it off. No, right? So now I'm in recovery, make amends, blah, 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 going on and on. And then one day, out of nowhere, okay, this thought just plunked into my head. It was in the middle of the workday. And the voice said, that's not your lamp. And I don't know where that came from. I just have never thought of that lamp as not being my lamp. It just came to me. It's not my lamp. And I was like, oh. And I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about it, and I was just like, yeah, it's kind of like not your lamp. When I really think about it, I'm like, but then I'm like, but she didn't ask. Why didn't she call me and say, you sent everything but my lamp? And I would be like, oh, okay. So I'm trying to put it in her lap. And I'm like, no, I'm in recovery now. I don't have to look at anybody's side of the street but my own. And I was like, I want that lamp to go back. So I was like, I don't even know how to find her, but I ended up finding her on Facebook. There she was. And I was able to private message her. Some people don't have that available. You can't private message them unless you're their friend. I was able to private message her, and I have a copy of the conversation right here. So I said, "Hi, Rosemary. Do you remember me? I'm so and so from blah, blah, blah. I started working for Roscoe when you left the firm. I remember when I packed up your personal belongings and shipped them to you, I accidentally, on purpose, LOL, left behind the cute little wooden palm tree lamp. Do you remember it? Well, I guess that wasn't very nice of me to do, and I would love to package it up and mail it to you. Let me know your address and I'll ship it out. Hope all is well." That wasn't easy to send. When I look at it now, um, now I'm even, this is what I'm saying, recovery is in layers and it's never ending. It never exhausts. Today, I wouldn't do that little funny thing because I was making light of it by doing that, saying, I accidentally on purpose, LOL. But, I'm saying I did it on purpose, but I'm calling it accidental because I was trying to make it like a little lighter instead of just saying I'm a thief, you know. I wouldn't word that today like that, but it would at the time it was perfect. At the time it was perfect. So anyway, so she writes back to me like 2 days later. I wasn't sure if she was even on it anymore, but 2 days later, she wrote back to me and she said, "Hi, yes, of course I remember you. And I do know that you kept my lamp." She said, "Honestly, I don't need it. Even though I am a lamp junkie, if you can't find me in a store, look in the lamp department. If you want to send it to me, my address is blah, 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 blah. But if you want to keep it, feel free. And thanks for taking care of Roscoe for me. May he rest in peace." He passed away from the time she left and I started working with him until this note. He had passed away. Hope all is well with you. So um, I packed up the lamp. I got the bubble wrap and I sent off the lamp. And I messaged her and I said, "It's in the mail. Thank you for not hating me." And she wrote back, "I could never hate you. And I'm glad my lamp spent time with you. I'll give it a new home." And that was the end of that. I'm not a thief. I took something that wasn't mine, but I was able to, when it came to me, like I said, I'm making amends to my cousin, my friend with the granddaughter, and then I got a whole pile of other ones. I'm making all these amends. And all the time I'm in this process, I'm turning that lamp on and off every day. And it's going to come to me when it comes to me. And I was able to, in this program, we always have the opportunity to do something else when we are willing, or when it even like I said, I don't know where that voice came from. I mean, I can take a guess where that voice came from, and but it just kind of hit me over the head like a 2x4, and I was kind of arguing with it. I was just like, I don't know, like, I think I don't know, might be belong to the company, and then I just stopped arguing with it, and it was just a beautiful thing. um, and how nice she was. How she was so, people are so nice. People are real. People are good.